Wednesday had another good padded practice. Made it out clean, no injuries. Just excited for our guys. You can tell that they're kind of getting a little bit more amped up, ready to play another opponent. So we leave tomorrow, and then get to this game Saturday.
Deshaun, what does that travel situation look like? Are you taking everybody, or?
Yeah, because it's a non-conference game, so everybody gets to travel, unless their injuries prevents them from. But also Carson Cox is. Carson Gordon.
A lot of Carsons. Huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of Carsons. Carson Steele, Cox, Gordon. Carson Gordon is in Peru, competing for the. I think it's the Junior Olympics or
triple jump.
Yeah, triple jump.
How does his schedule work with him doing track compared to maybe somebody like John, who's obviously they're sports in different part of the year?
I don't think we'll have this situation again.
Okay.
I think it was because of the Olympics, so that the timing of it is right now. So maybe in 28 again we should have that problem. But he's going to jump here at UCLA, and you can't stop a big time athlete like that from competing. So.
Saw Kanye doing a little cross-training with the safeties and nickels. Is that a position switch, or is that just cross-training?
Just cross-training, just in case, just something happens in the game.
How would you describe the feeling and anticipation heading into your first game as head coach?
Just excited, I would kind of compare it to my first time playing varsity football. Like, you're excited, you have a little bit of butterflies, but that's it. I haven't had that feeling in a while. I didn't get it as a freshman here, and I didn't have it as a rookie neither. So it's kind of cool to, it's like Christmas. I'm just anticipating and ready for it to get here.
Have you thought about what that first pregame speech is going to be like, or is there a coach that you would model after?
Maybe any given Sunday. I'm just kidding.
That's a pretty good one.
Do your job. No, I'm just going to get out there. Exactly, right? But it's just going to be mostly it's going to come from the heart. That's me. I got to speak just how I feel and just come and be genuine mostly.
One mild surprise on the depth chart that was released. You had Rico Flores above Logan Loya. Can you talk about that decision?
Rico just came out and had a really good spring and followed that up with a great camp. Logan's rotating in with the starter, so it's not like he's not a starter, but he's rotating in, and there's probably a good chance that he might get more snaps than some of the other guys. So it's a big rotation with 4 guys playing. So.
You saw maybe look like Garrett DiGiorgio in the weight room. Is he okay?
Yeah, just got nicked up a little bit yesterday, so kind of took it easy on him today.
Ethan, in his time here, has really earned this role and this opportunity. Is that fact, that sort of like everything he's been through and everything sticking it out, resonate with his teammates?
I mean, you can just tell the way that they follow Ethan, the way that they talk about him. And just like you said, everybody has seen what he's been through and what he's gone through here at UCLA. And just to continue to be resilient and come out on top is just good. So I'm excited for Ethan. He's looking forward to this first game. And, we're from the same county, so it's he's special.
OC representing?
Huh?
OC representing?
Most definitely.
These 7 months since you took the job until now, has it gone like you expected, better, same?
I would say it's pretty gone as much as I expected. I just wanted to open it up, really. We had, around 2,000 recruits come through spring. Hosted a lot of guys on officials. We just wanted to open it up, let it be seen, let it be known what UCLA has and what we have to offer. And, I think we did a good job at that. And then, we didn't lose too many guys to the portal, so they believed in what we're doing, and, that's all you can ask.
Do you feel like you're better positioned for your first year, maybe compared to, because you were an assistant in 18 Chip's first year, where basically things were, you've got talent in the roster that I think's in a better situation compared to that.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. But, we still got to get out there and play. It's not if you want off talent, that would, there'd be certain teams that stay at the top all the time. But, we still got to get out there and play. And I just think that these guys kind of have the right mentality going into this season, new coach, even though I am a familiar face, but they're approaching it different than I think that they did in 18.
Why do you think this feels more like varsity, your first varsity game as opposed to?
I don't know, because it's just a feeling. You know, you're excited to play varsity football your first time. Like when I was a sophomore, I was excited for it, but I was still nervous. You know, so it might be just because, you know, anytime I was playing, I knew I was in control. You know, I'm in control, but they still have to play. So I think that's the difference in my feeling, you know.
How much does it have for you, first year head coach, having a veteran returning quarterback to this program? And also Justin is the backup too, maybe compared to 18.
That's huge. Just having a veteran quarterback that's been here, has played in big games, and a backup that has been here for a while too. So it's huge. I didn't even think about that till you just said it, but that's huge. You know, just being able to have a familiar face and know somebody that you can trust and keep the offense on track, that's a positive.
Keeping Garber's healthy is a major priority this season. You're going up against Hawaii, who had 5 sacks last week. What have you seen from the offensive line through camp, and how are you feeling heading into that matchup?
They've come together really well. You know, they're probably about 8 deep, you know, and just building good camaraderie and just being able to trust each other. So I think that the O-line did a great job this fall. And I know they're pretty much ready to go against somebody other than these white jerseys out here. So I'm just looking forward to the guys getting out there and just playing hard. You know, I want to see them play hard, play with enthusiasm, respect the game, and, you know, play with discipline.
Coach, piggybacking off of that question, what have you seen from Hawaii's defense on film? They have a couple of young, high energy guys. What are some of the key things you see from Hawaii's defense and how to prevent them?
You always got to neutralize the D-line. That's the first thing you got to do. Like you said, they have a lot of guys that play with energy. They have a safety that runs around, likes to hit. You know, so they're going to be fired up. You know, this is a big game for them. You know, they're looking forward to it, and just hopefully, you know, my team gets out there and matches their intensity. You know, or they have to match our intensity. But, you know, we're not looking past this, and we know that this is a huge game for them. So I just feel like my players know how bad I want to win this game. So I think it kind of evens out.
I think everyone's, you know, pretty intrigued to see what this offense looks like in a game for the first time. In an ideal world, how much of the playbook do you hope to use, and how much do you hope to, you know, be able to keep a secret for future weeks?
I mean, as least as possible. You know, if we can go get out of here without running all of the plays, then that's awesome. But, you know, it's football. You just got to see how these guys show up and how they line up. But I'm feeling pretty confident with the offense and what they've been doing, just how the growth that they've taken and made. So I'm excited for them.
How do you feel defensively? I mean, only 2 starters returned from last year.
Yeah, that's true too, but a familiar face in Coach Akaika, you know. Most of the defensive side of the ball is back, so I think that's just good, them having continuity. What was it, 4 years in a row, you guys said?
4 in a row.
Exactly, 4 years in a row, so I just think that it was good that they're able to have a coordinator that they've been with before, just to get the growth. Even if some of those guys are new, it's still the same terminology to some of the other guys.
How much does it help with an opener doing a long trip? Granted, it's 3 hours the other way, but maybe just in terms of distance, jet lag, and everything for what you're going to have to face later in the year.
This is actually perfect for us due to what we're doing this season. So I think it's just good. The guys got to, you know, figure out how to travel a whole different time zone, and just finding ways to self-starting yourself ready to play. You know, that's the thing. We can only do so much as coaches, but these guys got to figure out their routine on game day and get it going, and hopefully they can carry that throughout the rest of the season.
For like Penn State and Rutgers, would you go out on Thursday, or? We
haven't decided yet, but potentially. We're still not in school. We're not in school on Penn State. We're not in school on Penn State, so that could be a possibility.
Favorite football movie?
Favorite football movie? We're gonna go with, I mean, Any Given Sunday's pretty high up there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Any Given Sunday. Yeah,
Good choice.
I'll go with that.
I like that.
I was thinking of a running back movie, but I couldn't think of it. So. we'll have to go with that. Maybe Gail Sayers' movie. I don't know the name of it.
Ryan's Song.
There you go. So yeah, maybe that.
Wait, what did you say? I missed it.
The movie Gail Sayers' movie.
Oh, okay. How about the longest yard? You had the longest yard when you were
Right, right.
against the Eagles.
So we'll go with my movie as Longest Yard and not Adam Sandler's. And then Any Given Sunday. Right.
Is there a favorite coach in terms of pregame approaches with speeches or kind of that game day, getting everything ready?
I'm not sure. Somebody that I was with, Coach Singletary had some good speeches when I was in San Fran. You know, just because he's intense and you know he's an ex-player, so he knows kind of how to push your buttons. But Coach Fox always got us ready to go. It wasn't like just a speech that he's just given us, but he always had us prepared. So, you know, I just want to make sure that they're prepared in the right situation, in the right mind frame, and you know, I have some gems for them to get them ready to go.